So my newly installed water heater has a leak. The water you see coming here is just from a few minutes of the washing machine pulling hot water from the tank. As you can tell, it's causing quite the mess. The first step is to identify where the leak is coming from. In this case, from the water heater connector with integrated ball valve cutoff. In this video, I'll be changing out this defective connector. It's the chrome kinked item you see here. But the unique part about this leak is it's not coming from the SharkBite connection, but instead the machined part, the little chrome piece you see here. In other words, it's a manufacturer's defect. This hose was connected for about 2 to 3 weeks before this problem ever started, and it occurs anytime the water heater starts to fill back up. Alright, so this thing has finally started to annoy me enough that I'm going to try to change this out. I've never removed a SharkBite, so we're going to see how hard that is. But what's been happening is I've let this thing go for about a month or so, and anytime this thing starts to fill back up, we have some water leaking here on this fitting. And this is not like a screw-in fitting or anything, it's just part of the unit. So I bought a new one and I'm going to replace it. And as you can see, it does make a mess whenever it starts to fill back up, and it's a small drip, but it's ongoing enough to cause this much water. So the first thing we're going to do is turn off the water. Turning off the water now. So the next thing we're going to do is turn off the power to the water heater. Water heater off. After I had the water and the power off, I realized I wasn't going to be able to release the pressure from the tank without making a mess. My tank currently does not have a pressure relief valve pipe, so I need to install one of those so when I release the pressure, the water goes into, or I can guide the water into a bucket. And to my surprise, Home Depot has pipes bent to shape specifically for this purpose. Since I got my water heater here, I was able to measure it up to the exact unit to make sure it'd work. So I went and got this, and it's a little bit long. I'll just kind of cut that in there a little bit. As you can see, I'm going to have to take some off. The valve needs to be a 6-inch gap between the four. Alright, so what we're going to do here is use the tool to push that down and pop this off. First time ever doing this, so let's see how it goes. Let's start down here. So now we'll take the top off. Here I'll show the whole process of me trying to remove the SharkBite fitting. There are timestamps below in the description in case you want to skip to the exact moment it lets loose. But I wanted to leave the full process intact to show you that you have to have patience. It doesn't just pop off easily and you can't feel the SharkBite disengage. My main concern was that the copper pipe was not supported above, so I had to pull the pipe as I was pulling and twisting the fitting down. Since the other way wasn't working, I decided to flip the tool around, but this is the wrong way as well, and I'll figure that out pretty quickly here. I had watched a few videos on YouTube on how to remove a SharkBite, and one way a guy didn't have the tool, so he used I guess a monkey wrench or an adjustable wrench like this. And I thought maybe the plastic on the tool just wasn't catching the lip, so I figured I'd try the adjustable wrench, but as you can tell, it didn't really work either, so I was going to give this tool one more solid shot. Let's move the mud. turn the water on and see what we got. Alright, water's on. No leaks there. This is where we're having the leak last time, but it only occurred when the water heater was filling up. So we got a full water heater right now. So I'm gonna turn on the hot water. I'll be back. Alright, you can hear it filling up. I'll probably hear it coming out. I've got the hot water on upstairs still. And no leaks. And where it happened the worst was when I did laundry on with hot water. Of course, it used a lot of hot water, so it would fill up more. So I'm going to do that, and I will bring you guys back to let you see how that goes. Oh yeah, one more thing. We'll go ahead and turn the power back on. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes, still no leaks. Let's try to do a little hot water action here. Normally this thing would be leaking like crazy at this point, and it was leaking from right here. But it is dry, more dry, more dry down here too. Now I have one of these. And what I'll do is after this load is over, I will take another quick look at it, and I think we'll be done. Alright, so we're most of the way through the wash cycle here. We're on spin, spinning. Everything here remains dry. So I think so far it's a success, but again, I don't think the other one started leaking until a few weeks in. So I will consider this a success for now, and then if anything changes, I will let you know.